Just decided to document my entire journey. See what I do and how I evolve and how I grow to get to $1 million a year. Howdy, driving to a listing appointment. Ooh, wait. Oh, fingers crossed they don't ghost me. Oh, let me guess, is it an expired or FSBO? Lord knows circle doesn't happen. Do you trash numbers if they're not interested in doing anything now or in the future? I do. My mentor said I shouldn't, but I'm like, but if I really need to get a hold of everyone, like I can just pay $50 and get a fresh list almost of everybody in Fort Lauderdale again. So it's not like, and plus I would get like the new homeowners as well. Or will you circle back with them in a year or so? Yeah, I feel like if I'm going to circle back with people who are just like not interested, I could easily just pull a whole nother list all over again from scratch and just like go at it again. Because then I feel like I start confusing myself with like who's interested and who's not. As far as I know, if you're interested, you're a lead. If you're not interested, it's everybody else. You could say something like, I'm X with X, giving you a call with helpful information about your property. Give me a call back whenever you get a chance or something like that. Yeah, I mean, it's something you can experiment. I don't know if you do that. I mean, if you do that already, and if you have results, I would love to know how it's going with you, as far as like how many voicemails you leave, as well as how many calls you get back. And when they do call you back, like, how do you know it's them? That would be super helpful, because I feel like I'd be blind. Like, oh God, I don't know who this is calling me back. Erin said, good luck, Matt. Come on, Matt. You got to let us know how it goes. You're going to do great. You are going to do great. Do you have a canned presentation, or are you more Ricky Caruso style and freestyle? I'm assuming that's a question for Matt. Expired freestyle. Nice. Same here. Same. Banking on my Southern charm. You're going to do great. Gift of gab. Yes, absolutely. I'm kind of the same. I do not have a formal listing presentation. Adela, can we talk about giving gifts to clients? Saw your day in the life video and you give personalized gifts. I'm not a gift giver at all. My gift is doing my job and delivering white glove service. Yeah, Erin, believe it or not, I have laid off on the gifts a lot, primarily for even sellers. I do give personalized gifts. This one in particular I did do. It is a buyer, but it's so funny. My husband and I were having this conversation at lunchtime, and I was like, dude, lawyers, officers, dentists, chiropractors, accountants don't give gifts. Why are we giving gifts? Like, I need to lay off on the gifts, but I will say a lot of the sellers, I have stopped giving gifts. I think maybe just on the buyer side, because, well, this one in particular, it was kind of an inside joke about the whole ladder thing. So I was like, okay, I gotta get him this ladder. Otherwise he's going to use that whole ladder to like keep reaching out. And then it'll be like this inside joke that never ended. So I kind of had to like put a stop to that. And then I was like, well, I can't just give him a ladder. Like, let me give her, this gift. But I did stop splurging. So I totally agree, Erin. And I think as the real estate industry as a whole, we need to like stop giving gifts, because I think we think that giving them a gift is going to make them want to reciprocate and like use us again in the future. But the likelihood of them using us is very slim to none anyway. But I know it can be great. Personalized touch, active service is my love language, not gift giving. No, I actually agree, Erin. And more, I'm like, I don't want to give gifts. Like, this is BS. I did my job. You paid me just like this. If you had a lawyer or a CPA or accountant, whatever, like they're not, I mean, okay, maybe they send you an automated happy birthday, but that's more your dentist than it is like an attorney or even your CPA, or doctor. Like, okay, maybe a doctor will send an automated email, but that's the extent. They're not sending you gifts or like giving you a gift for cleaning your teeth. So no, I agree, Erin. I think definitely. I used to splurge way more. And I think I also did it originally because there was this realtor who had since retired, and she claimed that her biggest regret was not giving good enough gifts. She would just give them like a $50 gift card or something. So then towards the end of her career, she was giving lavish gifts. And as a newbie, I took that on like it was serious. But now that I've been doing it more and more, I'm like realizing like, this is so dumb. There's absolutely no reason we should be giving gifts. I'm sorry. So yeah, like I think even my last 3 sellers, I did not give gifts. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Maybe the last 3, actually. The last 3 sellers. Catch up here. Exactly. If anything, they should give us because we're working so hard. Seriously. Really, like, I will say I actually have had buyers and sellers give me gifts. Like sometimes the sellers actually give me a gift before would give them one. No, I've actually gotten gifts from clients. I'm trying to remember the last gift. I did get like a water bottle with a crystal in it because the lady really liked crystals, and so she gave me one because I like crystals.
Hey Realtor, quick pause before we get back to the video. If you're watching this channel, it's probably because you're looking for more consistent ways to generate listing opportunities and for years to come. As an active full-time realtor, I only circle prospect when I'm doing my cold calling sessions. And the script that I'm going to share with you, you can't find it online. These are the actual conversations I continue to have with homeowners, and it has helped me generate hundreds of seller leads over the last few years. So if you're serious about building a steady pipeline of listing opportunities for years to come, I'd recommend downloading my free circle prospecting script. It's the exact same framework and everything I say every time I'm making my calls. So I'm going to make it available for you in the description. There'll be a link. Go ahead and click on it. Download it, print it, practice it, make it your own. Let's get back to the video.
Oh, how is your mango picking? Oh my God, so good. We got 26 mangoes. About half of them are not ripe yet. The other half were, and we already polished them off. We already ate them all. Like, and now my kids are like, wait, we have to wait for the rest to be ripe. I'm like, yeah, or we can go back again. So we probably will go back. It was really sweet. They actually had so much fun. They're like, wow, the mango tree was so huge, and they didn't even know like how to pick it. And so they got to actually pick some from the tree. And the family that my neighbor, they were there. The husband was like telling my children which ones to pick. So it was really nice. Thank you for asking. It was awesome. I just closed a double contingent sale that was incredibly challenging and stressful for everyone. I got them $40,000 over the asking price for their home sale and got them their dream home. Wow. That is amazing. That is so hard. I have never done that. So I've really like that whole opportunity of buying and selling is like slim to none for me, but that's hard. That's amazing that you got them 40,000 over asking. As a contingent buyer, basically we crushed it. I asked them for a review and found out from the lender that they're upset I didn't get them a gift. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh my God. Some people, you know why? It's because they're used to it. And I think that like needs to stop. I think if we all stopped as realtors, like they would have known. They would have just been appreciative of your job. I think in most cases, the best thing we can do is just get reviews, which I'm not going to preach because I'm the worst at that. So yeah, and my Google business right now profile is suspended right now. So I'm like not even getting reviews. Oh, I'm trying to get my shit together, you guys. Legit, I'm just working here, guys. Like I'm not here to mess around. I'm not here for nonsense. Like I will ban anyone quickly who is just like popping in to be a dumbass. This is real estate related. That's why I tell people, I'm like, is it real estate cold calling? If this is not for you, this is not the channel, feel free to bounce out. No comment, delete. Let's Let's see. This is about real estate cold calling. So I'm just going to delete some of these comments that are not real estate related.
The voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
No trolls, please. Right. No other professional industry gives their clients gifts except ours. Seriously. Don't know why that ever became a thing. Yeah. Like how? How did that become a thing? When? Is it because there's so many like part-time realtors who just thought, oh, let me give them a gift. So, you know, if they ever decide to use me in 2 years to sell their house,
Forwarded to voicemail. The person
like
you're
maybe
trying
they'll
to reach.
use me compared to a full-time expert. I don't know. Why? And you know what? I will say this. There, I know of an agent. I remember he did like 50 deals in a year, and he would just send them a gift to send them a gift, and it was like $50. It was just that whole cutting board thing and a knife. So,
Please leave your message.
and he would just like Amazon it, and he just uses that as his like in his budget. He just knows I'm going to pay $50 for every closing just so that they don't say that I didn't give him a gift, but he gives him like the shittiest gift ever. Oh man. Before I used to spend so much more, and now I'm like, I got to keep that down. That was so sweet. He was totally not interested, but he was like, I wasn't going to hang up on you. It takes a lot of effort prospecting. This is actually strategic, Erin. So like, okay, if we're going to give them a gift, let's make it so it makes sense for us as well. Let me see. I had my husband send it to me. I was like, that's sneaky smart. If I'm going to get him a gift, I'd rather do that. I'm not saying I will. I'm just saying. Let me see if I can get it. Stop wasting money on closing gifts. Your $500 bottle of wine or custom cutting board. No one gives a shit. You think your clients are going to remember you forever because you dropped 5% of your commission on a home goods basket? They won't. I fell for the voicemail. Want to know, wait, what's it say? Oh yeah, they won't, because that's not what creates long-term value. Want to know what does? Building a personal brand that people talk about, creating content that positions you as authority, launching, whatever. But this is what she actually recommended. When you meet a buyer or seller, we hand them, let me see. Oh, this is what she actually does. When we meet a buyer or seller, we hand them a package with a local coffee shop gift card, but it's only charged if they use it. Simple, smart, and sticky. So you know how people like give gift cards and then they don't end up using it. So like if they don't use it, they don't use it. And then it says, once an offer is accepted, they send a balloon bouquet and a cookie package to their place of work. That sparks actual referrals because people talk. So the employees or coworkers will say like, oh, your agent sent you a balloon bouquet. Mine didn't send shit. But it only cost $10, Erin. Instead of wasting money on overpriced swag, invest in a system, digital gift card, and then sending the balloon bouquet with cookies to their workplace, which costs like $10. I'm like, I'm down. Only reason I can see to give a gift is for a tax write-off under gifts. LOL. Yeah. And it's only a percentage. How much you make last year as commission? GCI was 101,230 to be exact. I actually calculated that like multiple times. So now obviously I know it. And that was 10 transactions.
All records have been called based on your full
okay, let me load up my dialer again. Those gift baskets are so cheesy. Dude, but I'm thinking like, if you actually send cookies and a balloon bouquet, that's like $10 to their workplace. Don't you think like their coworkers, it's basically to get attention for ourselves for referrals. Erin said, Adela, it seems like you've got listings that sell quickly. The news makes it seem like the days on market for price in South Florida are weeks to months.
To reach is not available.
Can you talk about thank you. Yes, it's so fake news what they're saying. And it's crazy because I actually just saw an article, I think it was on homes.com. I'm not a fan of homes.com, but they said markets was the top 10 markets are either stagnant or dropping. But then I looked at their chart And like Miami was still 5% year over year. So prices is like what they're talking about prices is so incorrect. We're still up year over year, but my listings, like the last 5 that I did, I sold them in like 23 days, 19 days.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the time,
19 days. One was 17 days. Another one was 43 days. One I just got under contract last week. That one was, what was that one? I think that was a little bit longer, but that was because she said no to 2 offers. We were actually under contract within 2 weeks of it going on the market. And then, I mean, my days on market have generally been low. Like I was actually sharing it with Blake. Like even my ones from last year, they were going under contract in like 2 days, 5 days, 9 days, 19 days, 21 days. The longest one I really had was the probate one. That was probably the worst and scariest. No joke, like even my own security and safety was at risk. It was super scary. And that took 10 months, but that was because we needed the judge to sign off. And there were so many other lawyers and attorneys involved. They almost made it impossible, but I made it through. I just think that the pricing properties is crucial and marketing. Oh, let me tell you a story really quick while I'm paused real quick. So I have that $1 million condo. We did do a price reduction. It's at 968 right now. And there's an agent that called me, and unfortunately, out of nowhere, everybody else started like all the condos are coming on the market. And I'm like, oh my God, now I got to figure out how I'm going to get this one sold when we have so much more competition in the building. But this buyer agent called me and she's like, well, my buyer is actually looking at 4 units in the building. Yours is one of 4. And so she actually scheduled the 4 showings. But then when she came to my showing, she told me that the buyer decided against those other 3 because they looked terrible online. Mine was the only one that was polished and pretty. Like I make, yeah, it's not a bad property whatsoever, but no matter the condition, I always make them shine. So that way they stand out digitally. So for marketing is huge. I take my pictures very, very seriously. So that was very interesting for the buyer to say to the agent, forget those other 3. They look like they're in shambles because 2 of them, no joke, were taken with a phone. You can tell. So the buyer was like, no, I just want to look at Adela's. So that actually also helps me.